Hey, this is Kelsey Rae. Welcome back to my channel. Here is an exciting video for all of you. And first of all, I just want to thank those of you who came out to the Q&A videos and asked your questions. I really appreciate your time and just thought that went behind your questions. So here they are. I'm going to start answering some of your questions. I might need to split this into a second video, but let's get started. So our first question is from AZ Mr. Right, one of our VIPs. So his question is, how do you prep for your lives? Meditation, coffee, dog walks, etc. Yes, all of that pretty much. So I usually start my mornings off by taking my dog out for a nice long walk. I really love taking her for multiple walks a day for her, but it's also great for me as well. I do meditation, but I actually do meditation usually after my lives. I just have so much energy after having my espresso and dog walk. And when I do the live performances and PC artist, I have so much energy that meditation afterwards has like a nice calming effect and kind of just brings me back down. So yes, all of those, you nailed it. You also asked, how do you stay positive? I mean, everyone has off days, but I have never noticed that if you have. Lastly, okay, so let's go there. So staying positive, I think I've always been positive. Like my family would say that I've always been positive, but you're going to have your days, you're going to have your off moments. And I think the most important part of that is perspective. And one of my favorite sayings is, if you're grateful, you can't be anything else. So I really try to focus on what I have in my life and everything that I'm grateful for. And just thinking about how blessed I am almost makes it impossible to be upset or irritable. So if you are feeling sad or a little down, really try to focus on what you are grateful for and all your accomplishments that you endured. So okay, so our next one. How many steps do you do every day? So I actually don't wear my Fitbit. I'm not sure what happened to it. I did have one at one point, so I don't really know how many steps I take, but it is a ton of exercise. Sometimes after the lives, I am just like exhausted, but it is so fun and it is so worth it, and I really enjoy it. Love your content. Please never stop. Oh, thank you, Easy Mr. Right. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Joshua, how are you? So damn amazing. You are hypnotizing and stunningly beautiful, and you are always so cheerful. Okay, that's just so sweet. Thank you. Again, we went back and we were talking a little bit about perspective and gratitude, and those things really help you find the best version of yourself. And when you are happy and healthy, you really want to share that with others. And happiness and just positivity isn't always a choice, especially if you're younger and your living situation or your just your home setting isn't always the best, which mine wasn't. And even though I always stayed positive and optimistic, sometimes you really feel that it's not in your control. So if you're younger and you're watching this and you're going through a hard time, just know that it does get better and that you will be 100% in control of your life. If it's not right now, you'll get there. It'll be that. So hang in there. Also, let's go to the next one. So, oh, Unicorn Kitty. So sweet. Okay. Which artist inspires you? Whew, so many artists. Okay. Oh, and what is your skincare routine? So sweet. Okay. So, artists that inspired me, gosh, there's so many. So I have more than one degree in art background, and there has been so many artists through my journey of becoming an artist. And I think right now, just the top of my head, I really am inspired by Cindy Sherman. She has this edginess to her, who is very prolific and who continues to take the newer platforms, technology, kind of what we're doing with TikTok here as an NPC, but she has a whole new twist on newer technology, and it's just bizarre and weird and edgy, and I love it. Also Sarah Lucas, who is very provocative and who does work that really provokes emotions. And a lot of her work comes from like past traumas or past experiences, and she's also just been a huge inspiration. There's been so many, but those are two that are really great and that you should look into. Skin routine, Unicorn Kitty. I'll do a whole separate video on that right after this one about my skin care routine. I get so excited about it because I'm very big on using clean products, and I'll tell you exactly why and where to get them in the next video. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, AZ, Mr. Right, so sweet. Yes, RV did have the most questions, so we might not get to all of them and might do a couple in this video and a couple on the next one. Okay. Okay, so the first question is, what personal beliefs or views that either blocked or impeded your start to doing the NPC? So with that question, you're going to always have like a lot of self-doubt. I was actually unclear of what an NPC actually was when I got into it. I had the idea of just being a character, and my intention was to spread love and positivity. And it definitely evolves over time. And I think, what I say in my lives is like, the best thing you could do is just stop caring what other people think. And once you do that, it really sets you free. So, we all have those thoughts, but they are just that, they're thoughts. So let them go and really go after your dreams and your passions. Okay, let's do the next one. Yes, so handling the need for personal time. The great thing about being an NPC is that you could take it on the road, but it is so important to make sure that you get that personal time. And when you are an NPC, you are in control of your hours, what time you go on, for how long. You're in control of everything. So having that freedom of just being able to stop, go for a walk, go have a lunch date, go hang out with friends is really up to you. And when you get home, you could choose to go back on or not. So there's a ton of freedom that comes with being an NPC artist. And it is important to focus on personal time. Okay, let's see. So what I expect to come next. You mentioned TV shows, radio, books, art, group events, travel, voiceovers, short videos, kids shows. So all of that is a potential. And as an artist, I am very prolific and I want to try it all. So you know that I have a coloring book. I just released a book, and I have a YouTube channel. I will be featured in a documentary this month, actually. I'll let you know more information about that when it is released. I am constantly networking and reaching out to people. I'm in some collaborations. I'll be doing music. So there is a lot of exciting things coming up. I'll go ahead and save some of these questions for the next video because we're going to run out of time here. Okay, so here's one. Were you always interested in art at school, and was that your favorite subject? So yes, I took a cooking class when I was in middle school, loved it. When in school wasn't always my thing as a kid, but when I got to high school, I took a ceramics class that I just fell in love with. I actually took it again the next semester after that, and then I got my associates in early childhood development, but then I went on to get 2 degrees in visual and public art and fine art. So yes, it is always been a passion. I love the freedom of expression, and I'm running out of time, so stay tuned for the next video. Thank you all for tuning in and for asking your questions. There will be more.